hit the notification bell after y'all watch this video so I can keep up with me. It's currently October and I'll be streaming all of October. We call it LIVETOBER. From October 1st to October 31st, I'll be live telling these stories. So please subscribe and tune in to the live so I can interact with y'all and all that good stuff. But anyways, thank y'all for watching and enjoy the story time.
I was thinking about playing Dragon Ball Z. But for those that don't know, I do love me some anime. Should we do a story time? You know what? I ain't done a story time in a minute. Let's do a story time. Let's go ahead and do a live stream story time. So, everybody get comfortable. I'm in 7th grade when I'm talking about this story. In case y'all didn't know, my 7th grade year was really crazy as fuck. I ain't gonna lie. I can name everything that happened. It was just chaotic. And one thing about 7th grade was that I used to get in trouble a lot. I was a badass kid. I ain't gonna lie. I was bad. Well, I ain't gonna say I was bad, but I used to always get caught. I also had an evil twin. My evil twin, aka one of my best friends. We gonna call him Jake because I don't want his whole name getting out. But my evil twin, Jake. Me and Jake been best friends since 2nd grade. No. Since 5th grade. I'm gonna say 5th grade when we became best friends. And when I tell you, me and him took turns being in the principal's office. If one person was in the office, the other one was coming. Like, me and Jake was always in trouble. We never were not doing something. We were always in trouble. But Jake, him getting in trouble, he would get in trouble for the most over the top shit. Like, I would just do dumb shit. Like, I would skip class, cuss out a teacher, something like that. This nigga would do the most outlandish things. And after I tell you this story, you're gonna see why. Jake, Jake is a class clown. Let me say that. Jake used to make everybody laugh. He would always be doing shit he not supposed to be doing, getting people to laugh at him. Like, Jake was good at making people laugh. And so, one day, Jake, well, hold on, let me go get a backstory of that one too. So me and Jake, we had English together, but we were not in the same class. His classroom was across from mine, and his teacher was best friends with my teacher. So our classrooms will always be conjoined together half the time. We will always be joking around together. And in this time when this happened, I want to say I was in study hall when he did this. I was in study hall when I went to go see Jake's English teacher because I ain't gonna lie, I had a big crush on her. I ain't gonna lie. She was fine. I am not gonna lie. I thought she was so fine. So I used to always talk to his teacher because I don't know, I was just that kind of student. I walked into my homeboy Jake English teacher classroom. I walked in there and I see she filling out a write-up slip. And I'm assuming everybody in here knows what the fuck a write-up is. I don't think I gotta explain it. For those that don't know, it's basically when you fuck up and they gotta report you to the principal. They write a write-up slip saying basically what you did and how bad it was. So I go in there, I see that his English teacher is writing up my boy Jake. And I was like, hold on, hey, what are you doing? Why are you writing up my best friend? She was like, because he's an idiot. Now, teachers at my school, they normally never ever call somebody an idiot. Right? They never call students idiots. Like, they never really insulted students like that. They always just be like, they make dumb decisions. But no, she said he's an idiot. So I was a little shocked. I was like, whoa. Why you call my best friend an idiot? She was like, because he is one. So then I asked her, I said, what did he do to be considered an idiot? She gonna look me in my eyes and say, this dude dry humped the teacher. When I tell you, I was so shocked. I said, he did what to you? She said, no, not me. The teacher that was watching over him. Let me make this one thing clear. There's nothing wrong with Jake mentally. Jake just, I don't know what he was doing. But she told me Jake dry humped a teacher. And she was writing him up for it. So I asked, I said, what do you mean he dry humped a teacher? She said, he was in the hallway with her. She turned around after she yelled at him and he dry humped. And I'm sitting there and I'm like, what? And so I'm asking her, I'm asking for details. She said, go ask him when he get out of school. because he was in ISS or ALC. And for those that don't know what ALC or ISS is, it's basically when you're in a classroom with no windows, one door, and like you can't even use the bathroom. Like you can only use the bathroom one time. You get one bathroom break. You only get to eat once, and all you do is just do schoolwork all day. And she said he was in there. I couldn't ask this nigga until after school. And so I ran up on Jake after school. Well, no, I called him. Of course I did, because we both had phones. I said, nigga, why did your teacher tell me you dry humped the teacher? He was like, man, she wasn't even supposed to know that. I was like, what you mean she not supposed to know that you dry humped her? He was like, bro, basically, Jake was in the classroom and somebody did something stupid and he laughed. And the teacher sent him in the hallway. And after that, he got mad because he was like, I wasn't the only one laughing. The teacher was like, okay, so, and all that bullshit. So after she sent him in the hallway, this nigga Jake actually turned around, started dry humping this woman. It was a substitute teacher. It wasn't his actual teacher. It was a substitute. And I just remember looking at him. I was like, why? He said, because she pissed me off. And I was like, and that was your go-to thing to do to a teacher? That was your go-to method on get revenge for what's behind it. Basically sexually assaulting the teacher in the hallway. And he just looked at me and said, yeah. Like I said, Jake is not no dumbass. It's just Jake just did not care. He was just a badass, pretty boy ass nigga. That's all he was. That's all he was, bro. Nigga would do the dumbest shit, and then he would sit here and question why did he get in trouble. And I asked him, I said, how many days do you have ISS? This nigga said 12 days. But it didn't matter because eventually I ended up in there with him for 9 days, so we was there together. But that's besides the point.
Appreciate y'all for watching. Make sure y'all subscribe and like so y'all know next time I go live, y'all can hear a story and live performance. Subscribe, do all that good shit, all my crack babies, whatever. And yeah, that's all, folks.